Welcome to the training. It's not rocket science. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Do you sometimes wonder if your investments are doing the job you hired them to do? And do you find saving and investing for retirement a mystery that seems hard to solve? Well, I'm Tresa Leftenant, certified financial planner and founder of Reinventing Her Money. Professional women hire me to gain the right knowledge and confidence to overcome the unique challenges that women face as they pursue financial independence. What is the one thing that makes a difference for women as they make investment decisions? Knowledge. So, as a part of my series of trainings where I demystify investing and financial planning, today I'm going to share the number one secret that all women should know about investing. When it comes to investing our money, sometimes we can't see the forest for the trees. We get really focused on what we invest in, whether we should buy or sell, how much we should save, that we forget that the most powerful way to be a successful investor is to focus on one easy concept. Albert Einstein reportedly said that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. She who understands it earns it. She who doesn't pays it. As we earn money, pay our bills, save and invest for our future, remembering where to place our focus on earning compound interest, that can have such a huge impact on the size of our nest egg. So let's start with where most of us begin to save our money, in a savings account at the bank. Usually the lowest interest is paid on savings accounts, but if you want a little bit higher interest at the bank, you can invest in their federally insured CDs or certificates of deposit. And this graph really helps illustrate how compound interest works, because you can see that interest is being earned on the CD every quarter. Each quarter, that $1,000 investment earns a little bit more interest, and that's compounding. So interest earning interest on itself. What you actually earn on a CD or any other interest-paying investment in dollars and cents is called the yield, or the annual percentage rate. And the yield depends on whether the interest is simple interest, paid only once a year, or compounded, which can be paid more often, such as daily or quarterly or even semi-annually. And this is an important question to ask about your investments. How often is the interest being compounded? The more often, the higher potential the yield, or annual percentage rate. And so then the higher the potential return, the larger your nest egg can grow. I hope your eyes aren't glazing over. But you know who Warren Buffett is, right? He's considered one of the most successful investors of all time. And he said, "My wealth has come from a combination of living in America, some lucky genes, and compound interest." And I would add that successful investing also requires knowledge, discipline, and a clear vision of the future that you want to be living, and a commitment to making financial management a top priority in your life. Well, how important is compound interest to actually living the dreams you have for your life? Well, here's 3 examples of lovely lady investors and how their commitment to investing over time gave each one a different nest egg to spend in retirement. Now, Emily Early invests $10,000 every year from age 20 to age 30, which totaled $110,000. Now then she stops investing, but she leaves the money invested until she retires at age 65. Lillian Late doesn't begin investing until she's age 30, but then she contributes $10,000 a year without fail until age 64, for a total of $350,000. Notice that this is triple the amount that Emily Early invested. Pamela Prudent starts investing early, like her friend Emily, at age 20, but she continues to invest $10,000 every year until age 65, for a total of $450,000. That's 4 times as much as Emily Early, but only 30% more than Lillian Late. Now, for this hypothetical example, all 3 investors earned an annual return of 6%. You know this, but remember that all investors are different. We all earn different returns over time based on our tolerance for risk, the market and economic conditions, and our investment choices. And this is why having a trusted advisor to collaborate with is so important to investment success. So let's see, how much did each one of our lovely ladies earn and have in her nest egg at age 65? Well, Lillian Late invested 3 times as much as Emily Early, yet her retirement account is only slightly higher. Lillian's retirement account was $1,147,000, while Emily has $1,118,000. But remember, she only invested for 10 years and then left it invested until she retired. And of course, the best scenario, of course, is Pamela Prudent. She began investing early and never stopped until retirement. As you can see, her retirement portfolio dwarfs the other 2. So our lessons today are to start saving as early as possible and remain invested throughout your working years. These 2 simple strategies, together with compound interest, the most important secret to investing, helped Pamela Prudent build a substantial retirement nest egg. So what can you do to harness the power of investing and the power of compounding? Well, there's just 3 easy steps. Number 1, complete a personal risk assessment so you can make sure that you're making the best investment choices for your goals. Number 2, understand and write down the goals that you have for the future. You know the reason to invest is to pursue what's really important for your life. And number 3, collaborate with a trusted partner. I'd be honored to be that partner. To learn more about our services, visit reinventinghermoney.com. Thank you for taking our training. You can stay up to date in our next series of trainings and take our financial fitness quiz at reinventinghermoney.com. And also listen to our podcast, A Wealthy Life for Her. And remember that financial independence is your birthright. With the right education and empowerment and the right financial advice, you can overcome any financial challenge and create your version of a financially wealthy and independent life. See you next time.